Welcome to Healthy Cooking Today with Chef Jeff. Today's theme is a holiday feast, as you can see in front of me. All right, stay tuned. Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff today. Today is a holiday thing, as y'all can see all this spread we got here today. Nice spread. We got a couple pies, a couple cakes over here, and a nice juicy ham in the middle there. And we're going to do something special to that ham. We also have a little bread, little cornbread muffins and cornbread. We're also going to make a little stock. And to go over top of the turkey, I have a little slice of turkey here. It's turkey breast. It's whole white meat, which is good for us. And I know a lot of people out there like dark meat turkey. And I'm one of the fans of a dark meat turkey. I like turkey legs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, especially when they've been smoked. When you take a turkey leg that's been smoked and it's slow cooked, all the flavor builds up in it, in the juices and stuff. And that is, you can't beat that. Well, a whole turkey itself been smoked. With that being said, the holidays upon us. A few more weeks. We got Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's all coming at us real fast. You know, 2014, this year flew by. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get started on this stuff here. This is my turkey stock. I hope people can see it. And I'm going to take it and make a little bit of gravy out of it and put it over top of the sliced turkey that I'm going to do right here. And with that being said, I'm also going to take everybody's favorite. We like to put cranberry as a side on the side of the turkey and stuff, or mashed potatoes and stuff. And what I'm going to do something totally different. I'm going to take the stock from the ham, just a little bit of it. This is just a little where the ham been roasting. It's dark. It's a rich, dark ham stock. And deglaze the pan and put the cranberry sauce in it and stir it up. And it'll have that cranberry flavor, and it'll be just like a glaze going over top of your turkey. So you still get that turkey and cranberry flavor. Let you see it. Well, I'm going to show you. Once I get it made, I'm going to show it exactly to you, and that way you'll see it. Yep, and all those components come together real nicely. Yep, and I also have two side items, some green beans and just regular cut green beans, and these been cooked in a stock. I like to cook my vegetables in a stock instead of a lot of animal fat. And some mashed potatoes here. And of course you can't go wrong with mashed potatoes and gravy. These are a little stiff, but that's okay. That's how I like mine, stiff. Because I don't want to have my mashed potatoes running all over the plate. Of course, I know everybody looking at this beautiful red velvet cake here. Yeah, it's about a 3 or 4 layer. And we have a little pound cake here. You know, you can't go wrong with pound cake during the holidays. A lot of people like those, and we got to stick with the traditional stuff too. Over here to my left here, we got a little pecan pie and a little pumpkin pie here. And I know in this region everybody like sweet potato pie, which, you know, you could get sweet potatoes done so many different ways, and they're so good for you. You can get it in a pie form or souffle form, or just a plain baked sweet potato with a little bit of brown sugar on top and butter. That sounds very tasty for the holidays. But at the same time, thinking about the holidays, we all gotta watch our weight. And you know, we put on the pounds during the holidays, but the secret to it is taste your food, not so much taking in too much of it. Let's not have a big plate like this and it's full like that and sit down and go to sleep without exercising. That's the secret right there. Not overdo it. Not portion control it.
Looking at me and I don't.
Oh, no ma'am. No ma'am. This is a big room. It was a big room. No ma'am. I don't want to single nobody out. I need to be looking at myself. Yep. But let me go ahead and get started. Put my gloves on. I hope everybody out there can hear me. I try to speak a little louder because when I first started doing the show, I have a soft voice and very few people could hear me. Yep. Man, I can't wait after the show so I can eat some ham. And it's just streaming my name. A good piece of ham. All right. Let's take a little bit of this. I want to show our viewers out there the richness of that stock. You can see how golden yellow it is. I don't know if y'all can see it out there. I think I'm gonna come around and show you guys the richness of the stock so you can see it. You see it?
Yes.
And can y'all see that over here? Yeah, it's a rich stock. It got a lot of body to it. And you see? Then I got celery, celery, onion, and eggs in it.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. Did you get a chance to see that?
yes, I saw it.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
That looked good. Looked real good, huh? Yeah. And that's gonna make the gravy to go on top of that turkey. You know. And a lot of people said the trick to gravies are cream, so you can put cream in it, but I choose not to. I don't want it to be so thick. And, you know, a bowl and some cornbread and just a little bit of this. Yeah. Now, on that other stock that I was telling you about, that I was going to glaze this beautiful ham that I can't wait to taste. Get everybody their sizzle, you know, you got to have that sizzle. Yeah, you smell that? Smell like ham, doesn't it? Yep. And that's where I was going to take a little bit of this, that sauce I was telling you about earlier. A little bit of cranberry in there with that ham stock. And it'll make a little glaze there. Looks good, doesn't it? And that sugar content from that cranberry, it's making the sauce tighten up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this around and show you guys. I wish I had a bowl so you could taste it. Now it has turned into a light gravy. You see that? Can y'all smell that? See that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can y'all see that? You see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can y'all see that? It's turned into a little gravy just by adding that. I didn't take nothing but the stock from the ham and some cranberry gelatin. And that's all I took. Now, here's the beauty of it. See how it rolls down there? That's without the brown sugar in it. Just a little bit. I did not add any flour, no oil, or anything to it. Just those two components there, and it made a gravy. You see that? And you know, I just did one side just in case that person don't like the gravy. Yep. And it came out real nice. It's got that cranberry flavor to it, so that people will be looking for. Now, to make that gravy for that turkey, the stock done got real good and nice. Now I'm oops, can't have that. Let you know I'm human. I make mistakes. Yeah, yeah. Now, to take this, a nice, good, plain white piece of white meat turkey.
Pretty.
I'll put it down in there like so. Another slice. And I'm just going to let you see it. Okay, I hold it over here so you can see it. See that down there now? Yeah, good thing I got long arms. Yeah, and that just, I hope everybody else could see it just a little bit out here. A little bit of stock over it. And this is what we call a roux. A roux is just flour and oil mixed together. Traditionally you burn it off as you stirring up your product here, and that's all it is. And I'm gonna take just a little bit because it doesn't take much of flour and oil. And this is about the only time I'm gonna use flour and oil in these dishes here to do it. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna take this and stir it around with a spatula, and you're gonna see it get thickened. Just like a traditional gravy. And the beauty of this, you can cook your turkey the day before and make those steaks. If you cook it the day of, you could do the same thing. But if it's using a raw product, season your turkey and then sear it with some flour on it, and then put your stock in there, and you got a nice gravy. Yep. May need just a little bit more. Try not to do too much. All right, that looks nice. When we come back, what I'm gonna do when we come back, we're gonna talk about some of the stuff I got on the table. Also, we're gonna do a plate presentation of this and maybe a little bit of that ham on the plate so people can see the finished product. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Healthy Cooking with Chef Jeff today. Again, I was just telling you about the turkey that I did with a gravy, and we're going to take a little bit of that ham, now slice it and put it on a plate, do a plate presentation with it. Also got me a tomato, and you got to have some tomato there with your product. And you got a little bit of parsley too, to use as a little bit of decoration on that plate to make it look even better. that ham. I just keep calling my name, man. So I got to get me some ham. But I also have a little treat for you guys today too. I also have a little pumpkin pie. I don't know if everybody like pumpkin pie. I have a few slices off to my left there, over there for people to taste. I wished I had a lot more of this kind of stuff for you to taste, but let me go ahead and get this thing going here. Bring this back up to temperature. How many of y'all like mashed potatoes? There's so many different ways you can do mashed potatoes today, with the garlic and garlic mashed potatoes, red bean mashed potatoes, Parmesan cheese mashed potatoes, and you know, people kind of got away from the holiday theme, just plain mashed potatoes like you started out with. Mashed potatoes, salt, pepper, and butter. Right. Gotta have that old-fashioned butter. Now, even though today they say it ain't good for you, but there's a lot of things out there that ain't good for you. But as long as you take care of yourself and exercise and do smart things and be around for a long time. I plan on being around for a long time. At least I hope. Yep. And there's a lot of things that we do as cooks, and we take safety precautions throughout the year. And you know, you get to thinking, people at home, they can injure themselves. But we'll talk about that shortly after I get through doing this plate presentation. Slice my tomato here. Right. That's a nice looking tomato. Maybe I'm just hungry today. Well, take some of these potatoes. I'm a big guy, so I better get me plenty of potatoes to eat. And some fresh cut green beans. You know, I had some people tell me, you know, you need to put your vegetables on a certain side of the plate. Well, you know, my thing is, I'm going to eat it all regardless what side of the plate it's on. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, that's those picky eaters out there, and that's always the case. Drizzle a little bit of that. Ooh, gotta have it on the mashed potatoes. And a little bit of sliced tomato. And I can't leave out my cornbread, because I see it over there, you know. A little bit of parsley on there, just to make the plate look good. Even though I'm gonna make a mess out of it in a few minutes. If I get started eating, a little bit of wedge of that, and you know what? Got to have that ham. It keep calling my name, so I'm gonna shave me just a little bit off. Look at that! You see the juices coming out of that? No, shave me just a little bit of that ham off, and that cranberry sauce. A little bit of that on there. That's a nice looking plate. And I was just telling you guys about not having a full plate. You guys like that? That look good, doesn't it? Yeah. That's a good Thanksgiving dinner. I just don't have the dressing. But you know, you don't need dressing all the time. Well, but we can have ham and turkey on Christmas and dressing on Thanksgiving. Anybody got any questions about the show? But now back to those safety tips in the kitchen. if you're working, and when you're in the holidays, you know, your kitchen get kind of crowded and stuff, you got kids running around, people's all over the place, and when you got a bunch of people in the kitchen, there's more than one cook in there, and everybody cook different. So my safety tip is put away your knives. If you got a knife, don't have it sitting at the edge of your countertop. Those are things that a kid can walk by and get hurt, or reach up on your countertop and grab. Those type things. Also, on your range oven top, leave your pot handles toward the inside of the stove, because people can walk by and bump it and fall back on them. And if you're cooking in the kitchen, I know it's hot, try to have long sleeves on, because you can reach across a pot like so. Pot steam burn will get you, go up your arm, and you got a 3rd degree burn right there just by trying to cook in your kitchen for the holidays. So those are some of the safety tips there. And always wash your hands. Always. All right. I think that should be it for today's show. Thank y'all.